Hello, my joyful friends. So we are working right now with the energy of joy, and stepping into joy can sometimes be challenging, and it's really, really important. So the work that we're going to be doing in the class, it's very important that your emotion is elevated into a higher frequency. And some of the ways you can get into those higher frequencies to be radiating love, to be radiating joy and playfulness, to be radiating gratitude. And when you step into an emotional state that's filled with joy or gratitude or love, your ability to manifest, to create, to make changes, to clear, to open, all of those things is much easier. So I wanted to introduce you to the mother crystal, which is right here. This is the crystal, along with others, that I got in Arkansas when I went on my trip with my sister. And this is a piece of the brookite. And the brookite is from Magnet Cove. And there's little pieces you can see in there. And what I do is when I'm meditating and creating joy and working with manifesting, I take this piece, and I don't always keep it in here because it's so powerful, and I put it right there. And that starts to amplify the energy. Now all of you have gotten your sweet, beautiful little crystals that I got for everybody. And before I either had brought them to you when you were here at my house and gave them to you, or if I have just recently mailed them or you've got it in the mail, I took the crystal and I placed it in here when I had the brookite in, and I did a ceremony over it and some toning with Raphael. So it's already been infused with the brookite. So you don't have to go out and buy brookite. If you have already done so and you want to work with that, amazing. But if not, it's already in there, so you're good to go, okay? All right, so I just wanted to give you an idea of what's going on with that. Now with the dolphin energy, what we're doing is the dolphins are old and ancient, and they're filled with joy and laughter and sweetness. And when you connect into their energy, they help you to tune into that vibration. And we really need to elevate our vibration to going forward with this class, what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to need all of you to be either doing the meditation that I sent you, or to just quietly do your own meditation where you're tapping into the dolphin energy and you're clearing through your chakra systems, your pranic tube, and you're getting your whole torus field moving. So how we're going to do that is I have a little bit of an illustration that kind of gives you an idea. Here I tried to draw two dolphins swimming together. So you've got a male and a female dolphin, and they're swimming together and they're spinning and spinning. So you can imagine them spinning like the Kundalini or spinning like DNA. And what they're doing is they're spinning together and they are moving up through your entire pranic tube and through all of your chakra systems. And as they move up, they're filling this whole area with light and with liquid energy of joy, all right, and happiness and laughter, and they're elevating your vibration. And as they move up, you're going to imagine them coming through each chakra. So they're going to come up through the pranic tube, right, through your root. They're going to move all the way up through all your chakra systems, and they're going to come out. And you can imagine them like just pushing out the top of your head, all right? And as they push out, they're going to separate their energy. So one's going to swim to the left and one's going to swim to the right. And as they do that, they're going to then come out and around, and they're going to come back in, starting at the top, into your third eye and at the base of your skull. And they're going to, one from the front, one from the back. And as they come in, they're going to move into your pineal gland, which is in the center of your brain between the two hemispheres, and they're going to start to spin again like that energy. And as they spin, they're opening and activating your pineal gland. They're going to move back up, and you want to imagine in your meditation that opening up. It's really important. And that joy moving in there. And as you imagine it, then you're going to come out the top again, and they're going to separate, and they're going to swim back down. And one's going to come in through the throat chakra in the front, and one's going to come in from the throat in the back, and they're going to start to spin again like this. And as they spin, they're going to move and go up through, moving back up again into the pineal, out the crown, and out around. And then they're going to come back down, and you're going to imagine imagine them pushing into your heart, opening it, bringing light and joy into the heart, coming in from the back of the heart, bringing joy and love. As they meet then in the center of the heart, they start to dance and twirl and twist together like a spiral. And that spiral of energy is moving then round and around, up back through the throat, up through the pineal gland, out the crown, up, back, down, and around. And then as it comes back down, it's going to go into the solar plexus from the front and from behind. And you have to imagine those energies really moving in there, joy just filling that whole area, and the energy is moving and spinning and spinning, and it keeps doing that through up those higher chakras, up, out, and around, and it's going to come into the sacral area from the front and from behind, and it's going to spin and spin, doing the same thing we've been talking about, up, out, and around, and down into the root chakra, where it's going to come in from the front and the behind, and it's going to push all the energy through all 7 chakras, lifting them, twirling and spinning, imagining joy and laughter and liquid light coming in, back out, down and around. And then that field, you can imagine and just sit in that and bathe in that joy, feeling it moving. And if you can stay in that state for as long as you can, I mean 10 minutes is the absolute minimum, preferred 30 minutes to an hour, and just bathe yourself in that joy, all right? As that's happening, simultaneously, you've invoked and invited the pod of dolphins to come in, and they are also here, and they are around your field, about as far as your arms can go out, and they are swimming around you in a circumference, and they're moving in a clockwise direction, and their energy is moving this way. So you've got energy moving in this direction, and you've got energy moving in this direction. And that whole field of energy around your body, all right, as far out as you can go this way with your arm's length, is just being bathed in joy. And you're imagining light, liquid energy of joy and playfulness in your whole field, elevating and moving through all of your body systems, all of your cells, all of your organs, and really clearing, cleaning, and elevating your frequency. Now, if you can do this for 5 minutes in the morning, great. If you can do it 3 times a day, better. If you can do it for an hour, better yet. The more you do it, the more you're elevating your frequency. And I know some of you will be like, I don't have time, oh my God, it's busy season, I have things going on. I'm like, okay, but it will expand time, give you more time in the day overall if you take the time to sit and to do this. And we need all of your energies to be in the highest frequency and vibration possible, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into every single chakra system in this, and then we're going to be working with some energy as we had been before in Telos, and some energy even above. And I would like to be able to get to all of that in the next 5 weeks. And so we're going to be cramming in and working with a lot of it, but at the same time I want it to be something that you feel that you can do and work with. So one of the things we're going to be doing, and if I mentioned in the last email to get some paper, either large pieces of paper sometimes allow you to work with more expanded energy, or if you just want to work with a plain 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, that's absolutely fine. And I originally thought from Raphael's communication that we were going to work with the chakras below and above, but after being in deep meditation with her, my understanding is that she wants to get this really in alignment and cleared first, because we are activating the crystalline energy in our body, and she wants this in alignment, and then we're going to go down and above. All right? So what we want you to do is to get a piece of paper and just draw a circle, no big deal. You can get a bowl out of the kitchen cabinet or whatever. Draw a circle, and then like we did in some of the other classworks, I want you to draw a spiral inside the circle, because we're going to be writing on the spiral itself. Now below it, you can have this energy that's twisting, and you can just put that in just to remind you that this energy is extending below you, and it's extending above you. All right, so if you guys can get those drawn up, if you want to just do the one in red for next week, that's fine. If you can get 3 or 4, you can get them all done in one afternoon, it'd probably take you 5-10 minutes. If you don't have colored crayon or marker or whatever, you can do it in black pen. That's okay. You can visualize the color during meditation. All right, so I hope that that's helpful. Please try to hold joy and laughter and playfulness as much as possible in the next few days. And I think that we're good to go. So with that, I love you, and I'll be thinking of all of you, and I will talk to you on Tuesday night. Many blessings.